Okay, so I'm sorry, I got bit by a mosquito bite and it was really bothering me.
She got bit by a mosquito bite.
I got a mosquito bite.
Hey guys, it's Juanita.
And Alyssa.
And Sarah.
And we're here back for Riverdale, episode 11. I just said it too.
It feels so long ago. Like
It was only a
It
week.
was a week.
I know. This is a Polly episode, isn't it?
It was the one with the wigs.
It seems like it seems like an episode for a lot of them.
I feel like Jason's murder has been kind of put on hold with all like the shenanigans of the parents. But now it seems like we're getting back to the matter of the issue.
Well, considering next week's the finale, it seems like there's going to be a big shoe and it's going to drop tonight.
Big show. I'm like, where the hell is she going with this?
It's going to be scandalous. Go look at her Twitter to get that reference.
Sorry.
So, the wigs are probably, they look like they're Jason's hairstyle. So what does that mean about the Blossoms and what's going on at their house? Because you are right that it seems like Polly was investigating, but I also
she said
think,
she was.
yeah. Well, I
before
mean,
that.
I mean that we're going to be able to see it this time,
Okay.
but it looks like there's a lot of other stuff going on too.
Maybe he has cancer.
Well,
He
he's
had?
dead, so.
He had-
He
sorry,
had?
maybe he had cancer and he was wearing the wigs.
Who knows? But
Yeah,
he's
who
still on
knows?
like a sports team and stuff.
That's true. I don't know.
All right.
Give him appearances, Jason. You can't just do it and just cancel football because you have cancer.
You can't
I
just
don't
die.
think that's what's going on there.
I mean, that would be really messed up, but who knows with the Blossoms? They're pretty messed up. Oh my god.
Sorry.
That hit my eardrum.
Are we ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Let's get into
Riverdale.
To town to relive their more youthful, more carefree days, or to make up for lost time.
The
Interesting.
reason why.
She seems nice.
That's incredible, Bob.
What more can you say? She seems
Thanks.
Nice.
Thank you. What? We moved back to New York? Or your father moves here? What about the crimes he's committed?
That's a good point.
Maybe
Sounds like
Jason
such a
Blossom.
bad
Stop it,
idea.
Buttercup. There's no proof that your father had anything to do with that. Even
Well,
Jason
seeing that her dad is played by Mark Consuelos, or he's going to be, and he's very fine, I can see why Ms. Lodge wants him back.
Again, for things that you have no proof of.
Hermione, you gotta give your daughter some slack. Let her be angry, damn it. Come
Yes.
on.
Oh, Juggy, you keep trying.
Oh, well, at least it looks nice. Not like
It
a...
looks like he's not there, but he's gonna be.
Well, he's like.
Oh, wait, he's not passed out on the couch. Yes. Good.
I feel good, Jug. You look good too. And hell, it shouldn't even be the most important one.
I mean, that's fair enough, but, like, you know he's also doing it to cover his own ass.
Wait up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Call you after the party. My mom showed up out of nowhere.
I understand that not having your one mark be
Are we seriously not gonna talk about
this
what
one
happened?
thing.
We had a moment. Beautiful but fleeting moment.
We spent the night.
We crashed in separate beds.
I don't regret anything we said. I kind of told my mom off before me.
Good for you, Veronica. Like, seriously, like, she's dealing with so much shit. She doesn't really need a relationship right now to deal with. Like, Archie, you don't either. You don't even
It's very
realize
true.
it.
I think that's why he was just like, can you at least just sing the duet with me so I can, like, impress my mom?
Ladies, I need you to look around the room. Whoever is not in
I
this
can't
room
with
is
Alice.
on the table as a possible murder suspect, including those pussycats. Oh my God, Mom. Maybe he paid him to commit murder, and for all
Or
we
at
know,
least cover it up.
that gay greaser serpent is an accomplice. And what are you basing that off of? You saw us doing that
Greaser.
Gay. She's talking about Joaquin.
Inspiring about what? That's what I need you to find out. Either through Jughead or FP directly, without raising suspicion, of course. Which is why I have prepared
An innocuous
question. I already asked Jughead point blank if he thought his father had anything to do with Jason's death, and he said no. And I believed him, and I still believe him.
Veronica does.
Oh, okay, maybe it is him that has the wigs and not Jason.
What?
Who is that?
That's
Isn't that the dad?
the father, right?
No, the father's not gray.
Maybe he's wearing the wigs.
Yes?
That's why they look so weird on him. Alright.
Alex
My
Jughead.
Betty doesn't want to get in the middle of this. One that tendon shoe involves.
Why are they getting outside and it's freezing?
I know, right?
Bringing Polly to the dance with my
Don't they have a cafeteria?
That's cool. Who's the homecoming for? Because why? This dance needs to be fun, and the songs, as amazing as they are,
I think you want to slit your wrist.
They are pretty emo.
In a good way.
and an amazing.
In a good way.
No need to fret, Betty, because Archie. Jughead could get dragged into something very messy and very dangerous.
That is very true.
What is she doing it for Jughead?
No,
She's,
not really.
well, she's obviously doing it for herself.
But you know what? Like, I'm all for it because,
The truth needs to come out.
yeah. Mary.
Her name's Alice.
Sorry.
What the hell is Mary?
I don't know. I was
Archie's mom.
She wouldn't have remembered that.
Juanita just can't get. Oh my god! Sarah just can't get these names straight, and apparently neither can I.
We always do pieces. Yeah. And he read them.
Oh, poor Jughead. Poor Jughead is just so excited to get affection from his parents, from his father, that he's like overlooking some key things here.
Annoying. Crap, I forgot. My mom.
He's like, Ronnie, there's some shit going down.
So tell me,
Oh my
were you
god.
upset when Hiram Lodge bought the drive-in land?
These are totally inconspicuous, Alice.
Stuff happens.
Let me rephrase that question. Were you surprised?
She is a journalist.
Oh my god.
But, like, he did
what?
not consent to this.
Forget it.
What the hell?
She's like, I need to step the hell away from this.
Like, she's not being subtle whatsoever.
Her dress is so pretty, though. She pulled a, oh, Mom, you're gonna try and screw this up? I'ma bring Dad.
Coming together?
Everything comes back.
Except Jason.
Unless you have any more questions,
Sarah's mean.
I'll leave you to finish getting ready for the test.
She's like fattening her up with these milkshakes.
There's probably something in it.
Exactly.
I know. I'm like, what is this, like poison?
You know what they did in Flowers in the Attic? They put like
Get on cookies.
powdered sugar, like arsenic, on
But
like
she's got
donuts.
the babies. Like, what could be in it that could affect her but not the babies?
And we'll look somewhere else, outside or under the tree.
Okay, Veronica's getting.
What do you want? Do you want your dad to be guilty?
Weren't they supposed to play a football game if this was homecoming?
And Archie introduces Sarah with a smile and a sports metaphor.
Well, the game was in the beginning, but we just read it.
Oh, I guess. So we don't know if they won or lost.
Did we not see a flash? Somebody's there.
Exactly.
I wasn't paying attention for until
We need to go right now. If he can be on his way home, let's go.
Make sure there's no evidence of you there, because I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, good.
We get chewed up.
I mean, FP's not wrong.
Yeah, but he's basically
She looks
taking,
just like her mom there.
She does.
yeah, but he's taking him away from his support system.
Yes.
Well, it's not from that fall.
Is he holding
Away
both
from
their
Betty.
hands?
And Archie, you know?
It's Mary's idea.
Yes.
I always like to have him.
He's just like father, like son, as they say.
Yelling
Wait, why are they holding hands?
Sorry, you're so late to the party.
That's the time.
Remember when this was our lives?
Betty, come on up for the dance.
Is that going to be us? No, because we're not going to our high school reunion.
Okay.
Yeah.
This song?
Oh, I thought it was Meet the Robinsons. Me too. Alone and I wonder why. Except I was expecting to hear Joe Jonas, you know?
I wasn't expecting this.
Me neither.
Uh-oh.
What the hell? What's going on?
Sarah, do we know?
I'm sorry. What?
The warmth is present. Do you mind?
From who?
Allow.
Whoa! Her freaking face!
Cheryl is not amused.
She is not having it.
You want to explain this?
What? It's a gun. People are allowed to have guns?
If it's registered.
Probably is. He wouldn't have said, sure, come in, I have nothing to hide if he didn't think it was registered.
Right. Unless somebody planted it.
Subway $6 foot
And how could Archie and Veronica miss something like that?
Because they're
Idiots?
Enough.
Well, not their teenagers. Not their idiots, but they're teenagers.
$6 foot long subway.
Oh my god. Someone follow this boy. He is distraught.
follow me. Huh?
Oh, Jughead.
Oh my god. Poor Juggy.
I'm not her father, Joe. I'm not killing her.
Now,
It's so cold in this house. You can see his breath. That is sad.
I love Jughead.
Oh.
He's as much my family as you are, more so, right?
Woo!
You're
seriously.
not going anywhere, young lady. I'm going to look for Jughead.
Oh, now you're trying to be like,
Do not push me tonight, Mom.
Damn.
Because I will push back. We may not be able to walk away so easily.
Oh, I doubt you
I
will
mean,
be.
you still got those pearls around your neck.
She does.
Exactly.
P has always had his demons.
I really thought it changed, Mama.
You did not.
Just because the sheriff said that he did it doesn't mean he did it. These people are already expecting him to be, like, guilty. Of course, she still has a fucking ring.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for stating the obvious, at least.
A lockbox in FP's closet.
But Patty searched FP's trailer.
We looked through that closet.
And there was no lockbox.
Planted.
Someone put it there after we left. He's being framed.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm actually getting really excited.
So we were wrong at the beginning. There's 2 episodes left. Whoops.
I'm excited for next week. I like stuff is actually like moving forward. Like,
Well, with the murder.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
that's
haven't seen that in a while.
right. Like, and that's what we really want to know because, like, we see all these like inner dynamics, and we're just like, all right. So we know FP didn't do it.
I think what they did with FP is they hired him to clean it up.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
they
believe
hired
that too.
him to like cover it up.
That
Not-
doesn't mean you killed them.
Yes, not necessarily to do the murder. You were right though when you said, how did they not notice that when they just searched his house? We were like, they're idiot teenagers. That's why.
No.
And then nope.
That was actually really good. I was actually.
But it's not Kevin.
You don't know that.
They were watching Jason's murder. Kevin was there, and he was surprised with the rest of them in the promos.
Surprise, sociopath.
It was Sheriff Keller.
Oh, you're right. It can't be any of the. You're right. Hold on, I'm rethinking this. That would be weird if they were all there and then like they didn't just like flash and look at him.
It seems like someone recorded that murder though, and that makes
But-
everything a lot more
But we
interesting.
don't exactly know if it was the murder that they're watching.
It seems like it was probably something with Jason. Maybe
Yeah.
the last time he was seen alive,
Yeah.
or where he was, or who had him, because he was alive for a week before he
I don't
died.
think it's the obvious people were thinking.
Oh, definitely not. They're gonna pull some kind of twist, and we're gonna be like in awe and
Probably gonna be his
shocked.
own parents.
Really? I
Well,
don't
maybe
know.
his dad more than the mom.
Do you think they were putting on like a show at their home? I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't be
I would say the dad,
surprised.
Clifford, more so than the mom,
Yeah.
because she seemed genuine
What if it was Betty's
at that end scene.
father?
Well, he did steal the stuff from the sheriff's office, and in that promo, you saw a little bit of him looking at the wall of all the evidence.
So are we saying it's like calling it as like one of the parents?
Do you think any of these teens are smart enough to do that?
And get away with it for this long.
I mean, I can see it as like happy accidents, like almost like they did murder Jason, but like all these things happened to actually cover it up by accident.
But then
Like it's
hold on, hold on.
Riverdale, you know what I mean?
I'm back on your thing with like Kevin, but Joaquin is a part of the Serpents, and the Serpents are covering it up. But he's deluding Kevin by being with them.
Right. I'm so confused because like
wouldn't the serpents know who killed Jason if they covered up for it?
Not necessarily.
No, some people clean stuff up without knowing whatever happened,
They
why
don't
it
ask
happened.
questions.
They're just like, oh, so you want me to burn this car and take the drugs out of it? Sure. But they said they were taking the jacket as insurance. So that tells me that they might know, they at least know who paid them to cover it up. So that gives them a trail.
So just in case they try and like throw them on the bus, they're like, ho ho ho,
We have this, it was not us.
Oh,
But
yes.
we know someone who might know who did it.
Right. It's just like Kevin's character is like bothering me because like he's in there with like cute little one-liners, and then like I understand that like Joaquin was like a big part of that, like how he was kind of using Kevin to like make sure that his boss from the Southside Serpents, FP, knew what was going on. But at the same time, I'm like they show so little of Kevin. Like he seems like he's not very dynamic, he doesn't cause problems, he doesn't really cause friction of any kind. He doesn't really have deep relationships with anybody, really. He's not being included in all these he's not interested at all, despite hanging out with all these people on who killed Jason.
They haven't included him. He doesn't even know that they're investigating this.
Yeah, but you'd think that he would know, being around them, and since they do it in a community room talking about their secret shit all the time, that he would know what they were up to. Like, he's not a very observant friend.
I think he doesn't care, really, who killed Jason. It could just be, you know how, like, there will be stuff going on in, like, your high school and everyone's talking about it and you're just like, I don't give a crap about this.
That is true.
But
Like, some people don't care about a murder that happened. They could be like, I don't care about Jason. He was here.
But that's weird because all of your friends that you spend like most of your time with are doing this, and you're not in the least bit interested.
Sarah, we have friends that are interested in stuff and we don't give two craps about it.
I know, but like I know.
I feel like it's because he's not playing a big role you're suspecting of him, but I feel like that's just the way.
That's just his character.
that's
It's a
just
smaller
written.
role. Like, Reggie's a smaller role, Ethel's a smaller role, Kevin, Josie's a smaller role, Valerie.
Because like now I'm like starting to think that like the character was kind of unnecessary.
I don't think he's unnecessary. I think
He
it's
essentially
just,
has been helping them with whatever they do.
I think
They
it's
just
just,
haven't included
he's
him
not
in
a
the
main
murder.
character.
But
and
when
that's,
they needed help
and
when they needed help to go to the club, they asked him. When they needed help with what was it?
That's
thing,
true.
They asked
His
him.
connection to
So whenever they need something, they ask his help. But when they don't want him or need him, they don't include him.
he's a character that, like, fleshes out the world. It's like, he's there, he has connection.
I feel like he's more of the comic relief because that's what he does.
In a way.
A lot of dramatic shows have that one person that just, isn't really there for anything, but they just give you a good...
right.
But who knows? You could be right.
Yeah.
Or it could switch next season and he has a bigger role and stuff. We don't know.
Realizing that happens when they realize people like the character, they're like, oh, we're going to give him a bigger role.
That's true, because like I feel like Kevin could be a very likable. He could be a likable character, like not thinking about that he's the murderer, but like he's a very likable character, and like I'm surprised that like they didn't kind of pick up on that. I don't know.
Well, sometimes they decide to focus on different things, because they wanted to focus on mainly Archie, Betty, Veronica, Jughead, and like I guess Cheryl as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of included in. Those are the 5 main people they really wanted to concentrate on this season. And I guess you can also include Jason and Polly in that a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's the story they want to tell is centered around these characters mostly. And then everyone else around them, while are like minor characters and are involved in the show, they're not the straight main focus of the show. At least not at this point. They don't have as big of a role.
Right.
And I think that also they wanted to put their best foot forward and focus on that and focus on the core of the show
right.
rather than branching out too far, because they only had 13 episodes. They didn't know if they were going to get a second season. They didn't know how far past the pilot they'd make it, if it was going to catch on as much as it had. So,
All right.
why get into
I
all
get
these characters if you're just going to leave all these loose threads hanging?
Yeah, I get it.
So who do you think is the murderer?
Ooh. Surprisingly, I don't think it's Betty's dad.
So why did he steal all the evidence?
That's like my problem with it. I don't know.
Maybe he knows who. It could be the same type thing with the serpents. Like he knows something about it.
Right. And it can't be Alice because she's digging way too far into this.
No, I don't think it's Alice. I don't know if she even necessarily knows that Hal's the one that went and took the murder board from the sheriff's house. I don't know if she knows that. Juanita, any thoughts on who killed Jason?
Not even. There's too many. There's his parents. There's Hiram. There's the dad. There's FP.
Right.
There's these people. There's these people.
Yeah. There's just like a twist coming next episode
Twist.
that I feel like is going to like change.
I mean, freaking Polly could have done it and we wouldn't
Yeah.
know. Or Cheryl. Well, I
I
don't know.
cannot believe they
It
gave her
could
a
be
relaxer.
That was fucked up. Here's my big crack theory. It's never gonna happen. Ms. Grundy. Going back to Ms.
No.
Grundy.
You just hate this lady. You have a grudge against her.
I have a grudge against Ms. Grundy. Ms. Grundy had an affair with Jason last year, and she wanted to get rid of the evidence now that she's moving on with Archie. She's a Black Widow.
Moving on.
Okay.
She's a Black Widow serial killer of teenage
Moving
boys.
on.
Wait. Okay. So we have a new character, Mary.
Oh,
What do we think about her?
She's a mom doing things.
she alright.
Right. Like,
She's blasé.
Yeah.
it's like, I think she was supposed to, like, give that sense on, like, oh, Archie can move and Jughead can move. So, like, there's a possibility.
Well,
there.
Jughead can't really move anymore if his dad's in jail.
Right, but, like, we know
He's
that's
being
not
framed.
gonna last. That's not gonna last. And if it does, I'm gonna be annoyed. But, like,
Well, it's more that Archie's mom is like, this town is like in some deep crap. I don't really want you staying
she's
here.
yeah, she's definitely right on that.
It's like, come to Chicago with me, but like, Archie also has his dad, and his dad's gonna be real sad and lonely without him. But like, also, Mary and Fred were like,
They might as well just give it a try.
yeah, oddly close.
Well, I mean, people.
Well, you know what I mean, for
People-
people that are supposed to be getting divorced.
Say sometimes when you're divorced, you're friends. You just
That's
can't
true.
be together anymore.
I always find it when people say we got divorced because we love each other, but we're not in love with each other. That may be the case.
Okay.
I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I don't know what caused them to try for a divorce in the first place, or if they'll try their marriage again, or what. But
It's looking like they're pretty separated, though.
well, yeah, she moved to Chicago separated.
How do we feel about Cheryl keeping that ring? Like, kind of predictable.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like it's also going to be a important piece to who killed
In the
Jason.
last 2 episodes.
Yeah, why not? Because if you find fingerprints on that ring from someone, maybe someone that took it, it could partially reveal.
I had this random thought about Nana Rose. What if she killed Jason?
She's in a wheelchair.
With what? Her magical powers?
With the, I don't know.
Stop, Melissa.
Wait, no.
I'm sorry I said it now. Like,
I really want them to bring like just a little bit of the occult in.
it would be funny if they brought her in. She's like, yes, I cursed him with my voodoo doll.
She wanted him to be with
No, she wanted him to be with Polly though.
I know, I
So
know.
if it was magic, it wasn't her
But,
magic.
like, she's not exactly coherent. So, I don't know.
It's gonna be twins. She was right about that. She was right about Jason and Polly.
What do we think of Veronica and Archie's little investigation? It actually had relevance to the plot.
I mean, it helped that they were snooping around someone's place.
Right.
But, were they, like, she got upset in the middle and they just started kissing? Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're in an investigation.
Because they're not professional investigators. They're horny teenagers.
I don't know. I guess it was like a support thing. It's like, oh, you're here.
Are they gonna get together or not?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a lot of like
Back and forth.
we
with those
kissy
two?
kissy, but we don't really make anything of it.
Friends with minor benefits.
Pretty much.
With minor. Whatever. Okay.
Jughead feeling
Poor-
totally betrayed.
By everyone.
Poor Juggy this episode.
I mean, I see why he's upset with Betty a little bit, but he like lashed out at her.
I'm a little annoyed with that whole thing. Like, why would he even blame Betty? It was obvious that she was upset with
No, but
her
she did
actions.
find out that her mom was bringing FP over to investigate, and she didn't say anything.
That's what he was angry at her about.
I know, but like, did he really not like with his suspicious, paranoid kind of self personality?
But she
how did
said
he
she
not-
didn't know. She lied.
Right.
She did know after she talked with her mom. Her mom was like, no, I'm not going to do anything. And I feel like Betty should know better by now than not to necessarily believe her mom at the surface level. Because, like, her mom loves her, but her mom is also a sneaky, sneaky journalist who wants to find out the truth.
But essentially it was Archie and Ron.
But
Yeah.
Jughead is way more upset about the fact that his dad got arrested.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at this moment, he thinks his dad killed Jason.
But like, I felt kind of annoyed with like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling how they were trying to isolate Jughead. I got that, but like, I wasn't convinced on the way they isolate because of Betty, because of the way they like
What are you
okay,
talking
so
about?
they tried. So like now it's like a whole question like, where's Jughead? Where's Jughead? So I don't.
I don't think they're trying to isolate him. I think it was just in a moment he like didn't want to be by them right away. So he didn't want to be around them after he found all that out. But they were
Right.
going to look for him. It's not like they were like, oh, we're just going to let Jughead go off. He'll come around.
I know,
They were
but, like,
actively looking for him.
The kind of like betrayal that he was like that he kind of like showed. I didn't see Polly. I mean, I didn't see Betty not telling him about the possibility of an interview as betrayal or something to be like really upset about.
I'm not following you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I'm sorry. I got bit by a mosquito bite and it was really bothering me.
She got bit by a mosquito bite.
I got a mosquito bite. Okay. So how Betty didn't give Jughead the heads up.
About her mom.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then later on, him finding out that she kind of knew about that
And then didn't say
possibly.
nothing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't get why he was so angry.
It was more of a pile-on from he found out Veronica and Archie, mostly Archie, went to his house behind his house behind his back and looked because they thought his dad
Was a murderer.
was a murderer, even though Jughead
Has been
genuinely
saying.
believed he didn't, and he thought his friends would respect that.
All right, I'll follow along with it, but I felt like Betty could have like gone with him to wherever he was. Like,
He walked on.
yeah, I know, but like she could have followed him. Somebody could have followed him. You're supposed to follow somebody if they're distraught like that.
Not everybody wants to be followed when they're distraught.
Well, her mother was there. Her mother probably didn't let her.
Yeah.
Remember, she was at the house and she was like, I'm glad you're done with that family.
Her mother was probably like, let's go home, give him time. And she's gonna be like, I'm glad you're done with that family.
Alice is so annoying.
She's a mythic bitch.
All right. So, like, what else happened in this episode? I was really confused.
We're the
with,
kids in America. Whoa.
With what?
they had their little duet with Cheryl. Like, I'm trying to like read like how. I mean, obviously she was upset for most of the episode,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
But like, I'm trying to figure out for what reasons.
Her parents.
Her parents.
They're obviously lying. And
Okay.
they freaking drugged the pregnant girl.
I
You know they
know.
should be upset.
Yeah.
She could come home with a mirror and see if the bitch was still alive.
Right?
And then like she was upset about the ring, but I wasn't sure if like she was just angry that Polly had the ring in the first place or was given it.
I don't think it was that. I was thinking it was that her parents had the ring and were hiding it.
And it's supposed to be had lost
right.
in the car with all the other shit. Right? Or just
Yeah.
lost.
And then the father spouting that bullshit of we should have been catering to you and how you should have been the head of the
And he
block.
has lovely wigs.
They made that seem weird, but like honestly, it's not that weird.
But he's like 10 of the same one.
Yeah,
That's the weird thing. If he had like different,
different.
I'd have been like, yes, get your wigs on. He had the same fucking wig.
Get your wigs on.
Same fucking wig. Every freaking
Just
time.
slightly different styles.
One was swooped this way, one was swooped that way. Like, it's creepy.
Yeah, I agree. That was weird.
He probably like just washes them and blow dries them every day. You know, brushes them out. one's name is Tim. This one's name is Tom. This one's name is Jim. This one's name is John.
One for every mood.
That's what Cheryl said.
I feel like Polly should be so much smarter.
She's a teenager.
I guess she
know.
takes after her dad.
Cut her some slack. And she has pregnancy brain. I hear that's a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, she wasn't very, very great at investigating. She tried.
Yeah, she tried.
Do we think the killer put the gun in the FP's closet?
Well, we did say that we thought someone pulled up to the house when they were leaving.
Yeah.
But FP was dropping them off at the dance.
So
So
he
there
was
was
there.
time for someone to come in and plant it.
Yeah. There was.
Who it was
It could have really been.
is the question.
Yeah, it could have been anybody.
It could have been someone inside the serpent who was like, I don't like this straight and narrow crap. It could be Hiram hiring someone, once again. It could be the Blossoms, if they really did kill their own son doing something. There's an endless list of possibilities. Or it's someone we're not... Possibilities.
I thought you were saying policies for... Okay,
It could be someone we're not even suspecting at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me, or is like the threat of Veronica's dad coming back kind of driving her a little crazy?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like she's going like. I completely understand. I would be scared if a man like that was in my life too. But yeah, she needs to. Whew. And Hermione, so annoying. And weirdly put in this episode. She was the third date of Fred and
His
Mary.
son literally did the same
so
thing.
easily.
I don't know.
Because it's a basic name. It's Mary.
This was a good setup to a good episode. Like, you know what I mean? It was a setup to like a.
It's a setup to the two
good
finales.
episode. Right.
To, not the two finales, but like the two final episodes of season 1 of Riverdale. Oh, also I heard that Reggie's getting recast
Oh, poor Reggie.
because a lot of people think it's because 13 Reasons Why is going to get a second season. No spoilers, we're still finishing it. But that's what the hot goss is. So Reggie's going to get recast.
Okay.
It's too bad. I liked him in Riverdale. It was interesting.
We didn't see him much.
I know.
Like,
but,
we just saw Josie after a million years.
Maybe it's just like I like a space. I don't know. Some actors you just like seeing. on
Or you
screen.
liked him on 13 Reasons Why.
That's true. I do like him. on 13
Spoilers
Reasons
for
Why.
our episode 7, I believe it is, of 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah, we watched it. We
That's-
just have to edit them.
That's what we're up to. We didn't finish the series. Don't say anything.
I know some of you want us to go faster, but we do have a lot to do. Graduation is coming up May, like,
Now.
now.
Also, we're doing Flash. We're doing Riverdale. We're doing Yuri on Ice.
So we're trying the best we can.
We're like trying to vlog now as well because a lot of you guys were like, vlog! By the way, go watch our vlogs. Go watch our other series if you'd like.
Anyway, we're breezing through the series. But the editing is what's, keeping us. Back to Riverdale.
Okay, sorry.
So it was a good episode before. Sorry, I thought I was about before the, as Alyssa would say, penultimate episode.
Yes. I took lit classes. Even though it was my journalism teacher that used that more than anyone.
I took one lit class. Whatever. So we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
Good.
let us know if anything we missed. I don't really remember anything. And we'll see you next week for more Riverdale. So like, comment, subscribe,
Follow us on Twitter.
and Instagram and all that jazz. Do what you want to do. So, peace.
Peace. Okay, so I'm sorry. I got bit by a mosquito bite, and it was really bothering me.
She got bit by a mosquito bite.
I got a mosquito bite.
2, 1. Hey guys, it's Juanita.
And Alyssa.
And Sarah.
And we're here back for Riverdale, episode 11. I just said it too.
It feels so long ago. Like
It was only a week.
It was a week.
I know. This is a Polly episode, isn't it?
It was the one with the wigs.
It seems like it seems like an episode for a lot of them.
I feel like Jason's murder has been kind of put on hold with all like the shenanigans of the parents. But now it seems like we're getting back to the matter of the issue.
Well, considering next week's the finale, it seems like there's going to be a big shoe, and it's going to drop tonight.
Big show. I'm like, where the hell is she going with this?
It's going to be scandalous. Go look at our Twitter to get that reference.
Sorry.
So, the wigs are probably, they look like they're Jason's hairstyle. So what does that mean about the Blossoms and what's going on at their house? Because you are right that it seems like Polly was investigating, but I also
she said
think
she was.
yeah. Well, I
before
mean,
that.
I mean that we're going to be able to see it this time,
Okay.
but it looks like there's a lot of other stuff going on too.
Maybe he has cancer.
Well,
He
he's
had?
dead, so
He had-
Sorry,
had?
maybe he had cancer and he was wearing the wigs.
Who knows? But
Yeah,
he's
who
still on
knows?
like a sports team and stuff.
That's true. I don't know.
all right.
Give up appearances, Jason. You can't just do it and just cancel football because you have cancer.
I don't think that's what's going on there.
I mean, that would be really messed up, but who knows with the Blossoms? They're pretty messed up. Oh my god.
Sorry.
That hit my eardrum.
Are we ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Let's get into
Riverdale.
Come to town to relive their more youthful, more carefree days. Or to make up for lost time.
Interesting.
reason why.
She seems nice.
That's incredible, Mom.
What more can you say? She seems
Okay, thanks.
Nice.
Thank you. What? We moved back to New York? Or your father moves here? What about the crimes he's committed?
that's a good point.
Maybe
Sounds like
Jason
such a
Blossom.
bad
Stop it,
idea.
Buttercup. There's no proof that your father had anything to do with that. Even
Well,
Jason
seeing that her dad is played by Mark Consuelos, or he's going to be, and he's very fine, I can see why Ms. Lodge wants him back.
Again, for things that you have no proof of.
Hermione, you gotta give your daughter some slack. Let her be angry, damn it. Come
Yes.
on.
Oh, Juggy, you keep trying.
Oh, well, at least it looks nice. Not like
It
a...
looks like he's not there, but he's gonna be.
Well, he's like.
Oh, wait, he's not passed out on the couch. Yes. Good.
Oh, I feel good, Jug. You look good too. And hell, it shouldn't even be the most important part.
I mean, that's fair enough, but, like, you know he's also doing it to cover his own ass.
Wait up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Call you after the party. My mom showed up out of nowhere.
Fine, you don't
I understand that, not having your one mark be
Are we seriously not gonna talk about
this
that?
one thing.
We had a moment. Beautiful but fleeting moment.
You spent the night.
We crashed in separate beds.
I don't regret anything we said. I kind of told my mom off this morning.
Good for you, Veronica. Like, seriously, like, she's dealing with so much shit. She doesn't really need a relationship right now to deal with. Like, Archie, you don't either. You don't even
It's very
realize
true.
it.
I think that's why he was just like, can you at least just sing the duet with me so I can, like, impress my mom?
Ladies, I need you to look around the room. Whoever is not on
I
the
can't
table
with
is
Alice.
on the table as a possible murder suspect, including those pussycats. Oh my God, Mom. Maybe he paid him to commit murder, and for all
Or
we
at
know,
least cover it up.
that gay greaser serpent is an accomplice. And what are you basing that off of? You saw us doing that
Greaser.
Gay.
She's talking about Joaquin.
Inspiring about what? That's what I need you to find out. Either through Jughead or FP directly, without raising suspicion, of course. Which is why I have prepared
An innocuous
question. I already asked Jughead point blank if he thought his father had anything to do with Jason's death, and he said no. And I believed him, and I still believe him.
Veronica does.
Oh, okay, maybe it is him that has the wigs and not Jason.
What?
Who is that?
That's
Isn't that the dad?
the father, right?
No, the father's not gray.
Maybe he's wearing the wigs.
Yes?
That's why they look so weird on him. Alright.
Oh, that's
I
Jughead.
bet he doesn't want to get in the middle of this. One that tangentially involves.
Why are they getting outside and it's freezing?
I know, right?
Bringing Polly to the dance with my
Don't they have a cafeteria?
Cocoon for homecoming party. Because why? This dance needs to be fun. And the song is as amazing as they are.
I make you want to slit your wrist.
They are pretty emo.
Good way.
And an amazing.
In a good way.
You need to try it, ready? Because Archie. Jughead could get dragged into something very messy and very dangerous.
That is very true.
But is she doing it for Jughead?
No, not
Well,
really.
she's obviously doing it for herself.
But you know what? Like, I'm all for it because,
The truth needs to come out.
yeah. Mary.
Her name's Alice.
Sorry.
What the hell is Mary?
I don't know. I was
Archie's mom.
She would have remembered that.
Juanita just can't get. Oh my god! Sarah just can't get these names straight, and apparently neither can I.
Wait, we always do pieces. Yeah, and he read them.
Oh, poor Jughead. Poor Jughead is just so excited to get affection from his parents, from his father, that he's like overlooking some key things here.
Annoying. Crap, I forgot. My mom.
He's like, Ronnie, there's some shit going down.
So tell me,
Oh my
were
god.
you upset when Hiram